Hi Speechies, it's Lisa, and welcome back to Speech Fairies. Today I'm sharing my collection of Verb action figures. A lot of these are from McDonald's. Some of them are from my retro collection, and most of them, if not all of them, if they didn't come from McDonald's directly, they've come from a thrift store. The SLPs give me the Verb action word goal quite a bit. So along with that, it can be present tense, past tense, third person singular, whatever falls in the realm of preschool. We're given to work on verbs quite a bit. So I've kind of got them going left to right, ones that are a little bit older and ones that are a little bit newer. So I'm going to just bring them to you one by one so you can see the awesome detail. So these ones back here are my collection of Cabbage Patch verbs. I have a bunch of other ones that were holding things, but I don't use the word verb holding very much. But I have those as well. So we've got skating, and I hope I don't get a domino effect here every time if I knock anything over. Got like a cheerleading girl. She could be cheering, I guess. This one is a dancer, so she's dancing. We've got this little one, she's hugging her teddy bear. Again, some of them, the verbs do come in gradually, and there are some verbs that are harder than others, so I will mention those when I come across them. There are also some duplicate verbs, so I might have a different character doing the same verb, but that's okay because that is generalization. So if I show the first one and they're not very familiar with the verb, then I can model the verb, and then if it comes up again with a different character, they have an opportunity to label that verb again. So we'll see how their memory is, if they can remember it and generalize it. So this one is eating, or licking is a good one. This one is playing football or throwing. Eating cookies. Playing baseball. It helps me probe into some of their nouns as well. This is a little baby, and he's pulling his blanket, and he's sucking his thumb. So I'll take any of those if they say any of those. If they just say walking, I'll elaborate on it for them. This one's playing baseball. These are old. These are my old Wrinkles dogs. So these ones are probably from the 80s, maybe in the early 90s. So this one is, he's playing cowboy. So this one takes a little bit more knowledge of the world to be able to deduce what he is doing or what he's going to do. So that's a good one for future tense. I have a couple more like that as well. The other one is answering questions like, where is she going? And here's another old one. Where is he going? Can you guess? And if they can't guess, then I give them some more contextual cues like, oh, he's got his bathing suit on, he's got a shovel and a pail, maybe goggles or sunglasses. Where is he going? And try to draw out if they know where you would go if you had those things on. So we've got a playing tennis one. Not a lot of kids will know tennis, but you never know. This one, I think he maybe fell on the ground. He's playing soccer. He fell down. So some nice past tense. This one's skiing. And here's another generalization one. He's skiing as well. If they don't have experience with skiing, that's okay. I just explain a little bit more about it, and then it becomes part of their repertoire. There's another little Wrinkles one. He's licking as well. So here we have, this is an older one. This is little baby Miss Piggy when she's driving. There's lots of examples of driving. That one's not a hard one to find when you're if you're going to make a collection like this, where you have lots of verb action words, it's better if they can do the action as well. So some of the later ones do the action, but this one you can actually drive it and say, oh yeah, she's driving. What did she do? She drove. Here's another one. It's pretty recent, I think, in the last few years from McDonald's. But I love if the action is included, then I can really say that the action is happening. And then she's going, and then she stops, third person, or stopped, past tense. This one's a higher level thinking verb. Thinking is a hard one. He's the one opening for his Turkish delight. That one is from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I like the action there. And I've got another Cabbage Patch one here. And she's skating. Some of them don't stand up, and that's okay. So we're pretty much pulling them out of a bag, and we're labeling the action. Sometimes if they need to get up, the preschoolers, I can get them to pull one out of the bag and then go and put it into the playhouse or dollhouse, and then they have to come back and pull another one. I also have like a big giant cardboard tube. I think it came with a rug that I bought that I have also used to pull one out of the bag, and then they can let the character slide down the tube. So here's a little minion. He's lifting weights. There's another one for generalization. Is SpongeBob lifting weights, and this one shakes as well, so that's a nice third person singular. So he kind of vibrates because he's trying so hard to lift his weights. Again, I'm trying to avoid the domino effect. So we've got this cool Barbie. She might be from the Spy movie or something, and she is riding her motorcycle. You can talk about whether you think she's going fast or slow. You can add whatever you want. There's a Barbie, she's skating. And I've shown skating already, but that's okay for generalization. This girl is Wendy's daughter, I believe. Peter Pan Returns, I think. Here's John Smith, he's sitting. Hello Kitty, she's reading. I love her glasses. She's also painting here. She does lots of nice different actions if you can find these. Often you can find them, especially the McDonald's toys, in just a little bag at Savers in the US or Value Village here in Canada. And you can find lots of retro and new McDonald toys to add to your collection of verbs. Here's another good one. She's riding a horse. You can have different verbs for different things. So you can ride a horse, you can ride a motorcycle. She's riding a bike. This girl is rollerblading. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, crash. We've also got Garfield sitting. These were cute. These were at the dollar store as well. They're just tiny little figures. I like that they're nice and small, but they were doing an action. So this one was looking in the mirror. This little puppy's painting. And this little bear is eating ice cream. So nice middle of the action, right? They're right in the middle of doing the action. You don't have to use your imagination too much there. There's little Nemo, and he's swimming. The Smurfs this time around were good because they were doing some actions. This was Hefty. He's doing push-ups or exercising, I would take as well. Mr. SpongeBob, and he is kayaking or paddling. I would accept any of those. This one's good because you can use it for different things. So she's resting, she's laying down. Some kids will say sleeping just because she's laying down. I'll be like, oh, are her eyes open or closed? They're open, so she's not sleeping. So we talk about the difference between resting and sleeping is, we've got SpongeBob here. He's playing golf. He's all tangled up. Good past. She's hugging her little rabbit. We've got this hippo. She's dancing as well. I've got some of the characters from Sing. A lot of them are singing, but Even if you can find one, that's good. You can add it to your collection for a nice verb. This one's pretty recent. This one is from the Peanuts collection. It says Schroeder, and he's playing piano. And it's double because you can talk about what Snoopy's doing too. He's resting. He's listening to music. And this one is sleigh riding. It's cold outside. And these guys are hugging. Best friends. There's also this little one riding. I like when they have this action included. So this guy, his lasso actually spins around. So it spins. So included with this collection, I added these kind of figures. I think they're from FisherPrice. Happy Family, I think. And they're good because you can actually use them to pose. So you could have them sitting, you know, reaching, waving. So any verbs that you're looking for in particular, you can get them to do. So my friend Richard from Richard's Corner would say they're very well articulated, and they've got knee movement as well, so they can hop and skip and play. So if you haven't seen his channel, please check it out. And same with Two Hunky Toys. Jason will also talk about articulation quite a bit. And articulation we like because we can simulate some actions as well. So that is part, and not all, of my collection of these cute little verb action critters. So again, I've been buying them at thrift stores and picking them up at McDonald's whenever I see them, or taking them for my daughter's collection as well. When she gets some, or we get the double, I'll be able to take one from her and add it to my verb collection. Again, I've got some other different characters. Kids love to pull out a character that they know. They will talk a lot more. You'll get a little bit more conversation when they feel like they're being the teacher and they could tell you about a certain TV show that they saw. Maybe you can get a little bit of past tense that way as well. So good for verb tensing, action words, and you can do describing as you go as well. I'd like to thank you for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment below if you want to share some of your experiences working on verbs. I'm happy to do lots more videos. If you have any other suggestions of videos you'd like to see, please comment below and I'll do my best to accommodate your request if I have the item you're looking for. Please subscribe to our channel. We're happy to have you along for our journey through the speech and language collection of the Speech Fairies. We'll see you very soon. Bye everybody.